morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Thursday. One day closer to the weekend, one day closer to that John G space. What is good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Man, oh man, it is Thursday, and like every Thursday, we have the wonderful Miss Mindy joining us. As soon as she get here, we'll have her on because I do know she's a busy lady, but we'll get her on very soon. And in the meantime, let's see who we got in the building. Miss Sarita. Good morning, happy Thursday to all. We are almost there for the weekend. Sending positive vibes and an awesome day. Stay safe and love to you all. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Definitely appreciate that. Healthier, wealthier, and greener for all. Love that, Miss Sarita. Thank you, ma'am. Crypto Immortal, what's good, brother? How you doing? Coming in saying, what's good, fam? How you doing? How you doing? Kenneth, what's good, man? How we doing? Greetings, Justin and fellow Grovers. What is good, brother? For sure, we can hear you loud and clear. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think I got it down to where I think we got at least got the start set up. We at least got the start set up to where we should have no issues now, hopefully, at the beginning. We'll see what happens the rest of the show. We'll see what happens the rest of the show. But Mr. Rita, thank you for that, for letting me know. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Crazy Too Cool, Avi in the building. Good day, Justin, Mindy, and Grovers. How are you all going on this thunderific Thursday? I love it. We are 30 hours away from John G's AMA. It's going to be fire. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I have a feeling is when Miss Mindy gets here, we'll have a talk about that. We'll have a little conversation about that for sure. But while we are waiting on Miss Mindy, let's go ahead and look at the overall market. See what the overall market is looking like on the day. The global cryptocurrency market cap is sitting there at 1 trillion. Straight up, we are down 0.4 on the day. Not too crazy. Bitcoin kind of holding that high 20,000, sitting there at 20,863. Ethereum sitting there at 1,500, and BNB sitting there at 290. XRP 39 cents. Doge 8. Let's see what else we got down here. SHIB sitting there at 401, holding on to that one. Avalanche sitting there at $15. What else we got? We got Crow holding that 7. So not too shabby at all. Definitely like to see that. Especially I like to see Crow holding that 7. It's really nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. But that's kind of the overall market, what we got going on in general. But like I said, we will have Ms. Mindy joining us here in just a little bit. And as soon as she gets here, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. But how's everybody's day going so far? We having a good day? Hopefully everybody's having a good day so far. Y'all, I did something yesterday. While we're waiting on Miss Mindy, I did something yesterday. I booked my trip to London. Got it booked. We ready to rock and roll. I'm there. I'm going to be in the building, and I'm excited about it. But yeah, so going to London, we'll be at the London Expo. So all of my UK friends and family, let me know, because I'm going to be there the end of February. So yeah, we're going to make sure we need to make sure we get together. Crypto Morris said, fantastic. Today is my Friday 5-day weekend. LOL. Hey, I ain't mad at that at all. Am not mad at that. And I heard that sound in the background. So that means we got the one and only, the lovely Miss Mindy in the building. How are you doing, ma'am? Can you hear me? Mic check. 1, 2.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Miss Mindy, don't move. I can hear you. I can hear you now. Don't move. Don't move.
You and I are epic for some connection issues. I'm telling you.
It never fails. Never fails somehow, some way. It's just how it is. And I don't get it. Like, it's literally Twitter Spaces for me, and StreamYard for you.
Yeah. That's just what it is.
It is brutal. It is brutal. But I guess we should start this the show off right. Let me bring my camera down a little bit. There we go.
Did you wear that just for me and paint your wall?
You bet your bottom dollar. You bet your bottom dollar. I've been saving this hoodie all week for just this one moment. Just want to let you bask in that for a second. Put the Tampa Bay shirt up. It's now collecting dust in the closet.
You have it this season. That's fine. You have it this season.
I'm so thankful that we actually pulled it off, because I was prepared for all and every single backlash tweet. I was prepared. Because it's not easy being a Cowboy fan, but
no,
it's not. And I've heard it all. I'm used to it all. But man, when we win, oh, it feels good. Feels good. Feels good.
I mean, a decade later, it's well earned, I guess.
It's actually been longer than that. Last time we won a playoff game on the road has been like 30 years. No joke. It's been forever. Like the last time we won a Super Bowl.
Whoa.
It's been a long time. Like Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and like Michael Irvin they were our big three. It's been a long time.
12. I knew it had been since I was a kid, but overestimated how long it's been since I was a kid.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I still proudly rep my Cowboys, and I will talk trash, and I will bet with them, and I will ride or die with them, no matter what.
No
matter what. We got Miss Sarita in the building saying to our beautiful Miss Mindy, hello.
Hello, Miss Sarita. Oh,
Don't you just love Miss Sarita?
I do. I definitely do. Definitely do. This is how my chat usually starts every day, with something like this. Miss Sarita is usually the first in line. Good morning. Happy Thursday to all. We are almost there to the weekend. Sending positive vibes and an awesome day. Stay safe and love to you all. That's how she starts my streams off every day almost. She's the best. She is definitely one of my faves.
And Kenneth is becoming one of my faves. Go Cowboys.
Did you notice teal? Did you notice the word
teal? Notice how I didn't say that. Notice how I didn't say that. Power of being the host. Probably until this weekend when we play the 49ers, because that team's solid. But you know what else is solid?
What?
Grove.
It is.
It's so solid. I was just trying to find a segue into how do I bring that back in and get us on topic there.
Well, good job there.
I tried.
Grove is most definitely solid. So good job there trying to,
I tried. It might have went down in flames like the Buccaneers, but I tried. I'm ready, Miss Mindy. I can talk all the trash I want now. The season is over. I won the season for us.
I will.
Oh man, but we do have another timer before we kick off another banger of an event, which is going to be the Grove John G's space tomorrow night. I think we're like Avi said, we're 30 hours away. Something like 30 hours away. There's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. You're seeing 7 because I'm in Central time zone. So make sure that you are paying attention. 8 p.m. Eastern time. And 30 hours away, not too long from now, until we get to sit down with John G and get a little update. I have a feeling we're going to hear a little bit more about GroveCoin, Grove Swap, maybe the blockchain, maybe some Grove Keeper. It's all in the title. I love it. I can't wait. I am honestly excited about that.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what he has to say myself. The whole team works very, very hard. Carlo especially is in forever meetings with different creators and things. So, I'm really intrigued to see what he has to say. And you never know what he is going to say, because he'll, like last time, he like nobody on the team knew he was going to throw out a stable coin, and then the next thing is like, nobody's here to stop me. Watch this, and now we know that, and it's beautiful. I think it's awesome. I love it. I can just see Carlo in the background, like just having a mini panic attack every time John is about to say something like that.
He probably says, "Okay, don't say this."
Right. John, here's your checklist of what not to say. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of the last space that John had, he did talk about a stable coin, and we've had a lot of tweets about it. And we had a tweet and a poll put out the other day where would you rather have Grove backed by $1, the US dollar, or Grove backed by gold? And here we go. With the results of that, John put out a tweet saying Grove Stable will be backed by gold, will also implement security functionalities like pausing the contract asset protection role, which stands for the ability to pause transfers and approvals to freeze or seize the assets of a criminal party. Vote or suggest a name. And I voted already. I picked GRVG, which I like that, Grove Gold. And that is actually in the lead right now. So, but yeah, I think it's awesome, and it makes you wonder what nugget are we going to get tomorrow night.
True. I think that he will probably discuss a lot about it, because I think a lot of people need to have an understanding about it, because projects being tagged to gold is not really something that's common. And so I think that a lot of people will expect explanations as to why that was chosen, why that's an option, and really how that works and who secures it, and all of those things.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. We got Crypto Clip Shane in the building. Good afternoon, Justin, Mindy, and family. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. Absolutely, brother. You too. How you been?
Hey,
How you
Shane.
doing? How's your day going? I do know that Crypto Clip Shane, the beginning of his year at his day job, he said he's been extremely busy. So I have no doubt, but glad that he was able to jump in here today for sure. But yeah, and like you said, it's not every day that you have a coin or a stable coin that's backed by gold. Now I got my camera all messed up. Sorry.
You just had to show off that cowboy shirt.
No, I felt like all of you saw was my chin. It was very just a weird.
I was fine with that if that's the shirt you're gonna wear.
Yeah. You're gonna have to live with this one today. You're gonna have to live with this one. But yeah, like you said,
well earned. I'll give you
that. We'll get into that later. Let's get into Grove. Finish Grove while we're here, because I could go all day about the Cowboys beating Tampa Bay. But like you said, it is rare that there's not a lot of projects of coins out there that are backed by gold. There's a handful, but not very many. So I think it's very, very exciting. And I love the fact that you don't have to worry about the inflation rate or the dollar, losing value or gaining value. You know what I mean? It's because that happens quite a bit. It seems like when it comes to inflation rates and stuff like that, where gold, where you look at it since like 1925 has been increasing in value year after year.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a bottom, whereas the US dollar does. And I think a lot of people don't understand that they don't understand that, a national currency is supposed to be pegged to something, just like a cryptocurrency as far as a stable coin. And the US dollar is not pegged to anything. It used to be pegged to gold, but that changed in the 70s. And so, there's even countries that are starting to peg themselves back to gold. So gold actually has a floor. And I think that a lot of people need to research exactly what that even means. And
did we lose you, Mindy?
Oh, are you there?
Yeah, we just lost you for a second. I got you back now.
Good. Sorry, I had a phone call. But I think that a lot of people, need to spend this time and research those kind of questions, so that way that they can ask John because what we keep seeing is that, whether it be, questions in great detail or, questions about FUD or what have you, people aren't asking him. And he is the CEO. He is who you ask those kinds of questions to. So I think that, I hope that people take, these next several hours and develop the questions that they have so that way that he can be asked. So, yeah, I just think that people just need to take the time and research to see what questions, because a lot of times it falls under, well, I don't know what questions to ask. Well, if you researched and you would begin to develop those kinds of questions based on your research. And I think that I just think that that's just such an important aspect, because none of us have been part of a project that's been pegged to gold. So really, there's a lot of questions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, and here on the channel, I'm always asking, hey, y'all got a question? Let me know. And I have a list that are ready. I got a couple of questions already ready from chat here for tomorrow night. So I know I'm excited. And that's the one thing about John Spaces. That's the one thing about John is it doesn't matter what the question is. He's gonna answer it. It doesn't matter who it's coming from. He's gonna answer it. And he spends it's not like, hey, I'm gonna take like 3 or 4 questions and we're gonna get out of here. It's, hey, I'm here for 45 minutes to an hour and a half, and it's answering questions. So that's one thing I do love about John, and one thing I love about when he has these spaces, just the confidence and the fact that he doesn't shy away. Any question, he gets an answer.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you also have to ask. Can't be mad because the question's not answered if you don't ask. So, yes. So it'll be very interesting. Like I myself am very intrigued as to what he'll have to say and the questions that people will have. So I hope that they do spend this time. Can't reiterate that enough. I've said it like 4 times, not to sound redundant. But at the same time, it's, of course, for obvious reasons, very important, is that we take this time to research it and see the questions that we have. So, because this is, I think, me personally, I think that gold was the right decision. But I also don't know, my own personal self, all the aspects of it being pegged as far as a crypto project.
Right. And that is kind of new. That's going to be something that we're going to have to learn as the process goes, and something that we will be very well educated in by the end of the process, I have a feeling. Crypto Modal says, yes, if you look at the standard that make something a currency, the US dollar is lacking the most important aspects. That's why it's called fiat, because it's value based, because it's value, because the government says so. Gold-backed crypto will be the standard, in my opinion.
I believe over time it will be.
Yeah, I agree. Crypto Clip Shane says gold-backed crypto is super rare. There's only 6 in the entire market. Like I told a while ago, my cousin invests in gold and gold-backed crypto. Hey, there you go. So there's a little first-hand knowledge there from our main man, Crypto Clip Shane. There's six projects, 6 in the entire market that are backed by gold. Pretty it's pretty new, and here we are as Grove jumping in there and getting in and hopefully setting the bar.
Yeah,
like we
it's
seem to do.
definitely different. It's definitely different, but like I said a minute ago, a lot of countries, and especially with the global financial settlement being what it is, a lot of governments are even starting to go back to being backed by gold, which my own personal opinion is, why were they never not? So, I mean, what? So I think that that's something over the next several years, if not decade, that we see a lot of changes being made for sustainability, because it not being backed by anything is not sustainable.
Correct. And Shane is on it today. He's got all 6 of them right there for us. Tether Gold, DigiGold, Global, Paxos Gold, GroveCoin, Perth Mint Gold Token. in meld gold. That's it in the entire market. And how many cryptos are in the entire market, Miss Mindy? I don't even know.
I couldn't guess for you because there are thousands upon thousands that are released a day.
I'm looking at like right now, just for CoinGecko at the top says they have 12,478. And that's just what they have listed.
Yeah, I said thousands, but it could be hundreds. But there are definitely
there's a lot
in a day.
6 of them. These are the only ones out of those that are backed by gold. That's pretty small group there.
Yeah, I would look at. I'd be interested to know Dex tools because CoinMarketCap doesn't necessarily list everything. So. Correct. And have quite the stockpile of things that need to be approved. So I wonder if the truth of that would be more so into Dex tools, but it could really only be 6, regardless of where that's found.
And that was on. So I looked at it was 12,000 on CoinGecko. CoinMarketCap has 22,000 listed. So like I said, it just depends on where you look. You're probably going to get a slightly different number. But the only number that's not changing at the moment is that there's only 6 backed by gold until we as Grove join that 6 and become 7.
Yeah, there's been people that's asked me, and they're like, "Well, why can't we do half and half?" I said, "That's not really how that works." Yeah, could we have 2 staple points? Yeah, but then what would it run itself off of?
Right.
So no, that's not possible.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that in my head, and I don't know. It's not working. That math doesn't compute. I'm not good at math. That's probably the reason why. But I just couldn't make it work. It says I can't pull up Dexels at work, but the tickers are those. Tickers for those are okay.
Okay.
I love Shane. He comes in with such great information.
He does every time.
All the time.
Every time. It's like, where's Shane?
Oh, I have sent Shane multiple DMs, being like, "Hey, what does this mean? What is this?" We say DGX. We'll just take in DGX. I'll save that one for later. But yeah, I'm excited to see what what it all looks like. We spent last year talking about it. We're starting to do. But I'm excited to see what the final ecosystem picture looks like. I love that. I'm excited for the journey, but I cannot wait to see what it looks like when it's done, when it's completed, when everything that we've been talking about is live and out, and we're able to enjoy it all.
Yeah. So. I can't wait for John's space tomorrow to see what all he has to say and the questions that people have for him.
100%. 100%. We did have a little bit of news this week regarding some of the exchanges. We got a tweet from Miss Sarita. She was awesome enough to put all of these together for us. So congratulations, exchanges, for helping our holders with the transition. We have Maxi Global, that has already gone live with Grove. We got Bitmart, I do believe, live with Grove. I think all of these are live by now. And then we got DigiFinex. And then we got LBank. I think LBank goes fully live on the 20th. Actually, I do believe LBank goes live on the 20th. But very cool. I love the fact that we're starting to get these exchanges and get the exchanges switched over from token to coin. And it's pretty awesome.
It's just glad to see that. Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
Definitely glad to see it. It's just such a process. We just, for the most of us, just experienced, transitioning on the blockchain. Well, an exchange is not on the blockchain. So not that matters if they're on the blockchain or not for the transition. However, the transition and the steps are more for them than it was for us on the blockchain. So it is taking a little bit longer than one would desire. However, we're not the ones that's doing the work. So we just have to, be mindful that it's a lot, and it's not one or two people. John had posted about a month and a half ago or so that over 253,000 people or wallets are on exchanges. So it's quite the process, to say the least.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's the one thing is patience is not something that we in crypto are good at.
No.
It is just not something that that happens in crypto. But if patience is something that it would help us all. But yeah, like you said, it is a process, and it does take a little time. But I'm glad to see that process is starting to take shape, and we're starting to see those exchanges get everything transitioned over and get GroveCoin listed as well, which is pretty cool. And especially something cool while we're kind of talking about that is over on CoinMarketCap, how they adjusted the title at the top of it, how it went from V1 to V2 and all that to now it does say Grove has rebranded. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Grove has rebranded to GroveCoin, and the old contract has been migrated to a new, which I love that. I absolutely love that, and very thankful for CoinMarketCap for getting that update out there, because the new heading at the top is accurate. The old one was not. So it is nice to see.
Never was the old listing on CoinMarketCap accurate. Never. So I'm very, very happy that they worded it that way, because, that is the truth of it. And also that the numbers and things seem to be accurate. I haven't looked at it. I'm just going based off of what I hear people say. But the original listing was never correct, ever. If you all recall, it even said like our circulating supply was like 2 trillion.
Right.
It was never correct.
So, but yeah, in slowly, and CoinMarketCap, as if you've been around in crypto for a while, CoinMarketCap moves at CoinMarketCap pace.
Fact.
And so that's what they do. Safe Moon Scars, how you doing? Hey all. There's giving some details of blockchain, Grove blockchain. That is that a legit article? I haven't seen it. So I would probably want to make sure that it's coming from John or the official Grove Twitter page, to make sure that it is legit. But I haven't heard of a document floating around giving details about the blockchain. He said, if so, I have super bullish questions. Yeah, I truthfully, I'm not sure of the article or document that you are referring to. But what's good, brother? How you doing? Safe Moon Scars in the building. See if we got anything new over from John in the last couple of hours or days. He seems to be going crazy here over the last few weeks. We did get a big tweet yesterday from John. So let me pull that one up. Speaking of the blockchain that Safe Moon Scars was referring to, boom, Grove blockchain is going into testnet soon. So very, very, very excited about that. Going into testnet soon, which means once it's tested, it will go into live testing, and then it will become live to us in the public. So very, very excited about that for sure. BSC fork partnering with Binance, etc. That's going to have to be probably a question for John tomorrow. That might be something we get an update on tomorrow. I do not know at the moment, but I would, if anything floating around that's not coming from the Grove official or John G himself, I would always tread with caution, and I wouldn't probably click on any links. Just my advice there, not financial advice, just security advice, making sure you're watching out for yourself. But yeah, we will. I have a feeling that might be something that comes up tomorrow in chat, in that space that we have tomorrow. But yeah.
Yes. we have a lot of things going on as per always, it seems. And we're all just patiently waiting for John's space tomorrow.
That seems to be how we do things. It seems there's a lot of information that comes out quite often, and sometimes we end up with these little like week or two little like lull, I guess you could say, in information. I don't know how you call it a lull after transitioning from a token to a coin, launching a live swap, which is live, by the way. Works beautifully. I've made multiple transactions on it on both chains.
That it does.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like it's been 19 days, and we've had all of that happen already, and here we are, like waiting for John to tell us more tomorrow. We're like, it's been 20 days, not even 20 days in the year, and we're like fiending for more already. I love it. I love it. It's going to be a fast year. Absolutely going to be a fast year. Ms. Mindy, I think you get this question quite often. I think you've gotten it quite a few times here in the last few days about London.
It is not confirmed if I am. I don't know. And yeah, just to be transparent. Sometimes, it's best that I stay home and take care of things, because when I leave, it seems to it seems to I can't even get sleep. So it's very hard for me to be able to travel it and also be away so that I can be there, and no egos get messed with, no nothing. So I gotta typically just stay back and work, which is fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know yet. I just know that it also adds a lot of stress to me when I am away.
It is a lot of stress. Like it like a lot of people may think, oh, y'all go to Dubai, it's a lot of fun. Like, we have a good time. But that good time starts after days of like hours, like 12-hour days of like working a booth, and then having to do it again the next day, prepare, reset everything. Like it's not all fun and games. It may look like it, but it is a lot of work, and not a lot of sleep goes down on these trips, because we work all day and we want to hang out. We want to we don't get to spend a lot of time together like in real life. But it's the fun doesn't happen until after the work ends, and there's a lot of work. You got to set it all up. You got to work the booth multiple days, thousands of people coming by, and then you got to tear it all down, break it all down, and yeah, it's a process. It's definitely a process for sure. Crypto Moral says, I staked yesterday and it was a super smooth process. Absolutely. It's so easy. So easy. Let's see here. Zone Ender, what's good? Only you and Carlo I know of that is going. Only you, Carlo, and I know of that I know of going, and of course John. Okay. From the team, I don't know who else going. I don't know, but you got to realize a lot of there's a couple of our team members that are already there. Like Sean will be there. I think Simon's going to be there. So yeah, I don't know how many. We'll have a good number. Plus all of the Grove Green Army that's in the UK. There's a lot of Grove Green Army in the UK, and I'm excited to meet all of y'all. I'm gonna high five each and every one of y'all. Kenneth, any idea on the percentage of people that have transitioned from token to coin? I don't, but here, watch this. Boom. It's on the question list. So we'll ask that tomorrow. What is going to be discussed tomorrow from John? I don't know. I don't know what all is going to be discussed. What I can imagine is going to be discussed is going to be what's in the title of the space, which is, if I can pull it up real quick. There it is. So if we look at the title of the space, it's GroveCoin, Grove Swap, Grove Blockchain, Grove Keeper. My guess is that it's probably going to have something to do with GroveCoin, Grove Swap, Grove Blockchain, and Grove Keeper. But as we know, John always likes to throw in some little nuggets. Like last time, the little nugget he threw in was a stable coin that has since been voted on and is now going to be backed by gold. That was the little nugget he dropped in his last space. So who knows what all will be talked about. But I have a feeling that in the title will probably be talked about for sure. Ms. Mindy sent you the article in Twitter. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Miss Cat T. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mindy.
No, I was just thanking him for doing that.
We got Miss Cat T in the building. How are you doing, ma'am? I have one family member that has yet to transition his coins tokens to coins, but have been pulling teeth to get him to sit down and do it. Of course, I will have to walk him through it. Absolutely. I got a family member who has honestly just been traveling, and so like they just been traveling. So like there's no internet. It's going to be one of those ones like you were saying at the end. I'm going to have to like hold their hand and walk them through it. So yeah, it's hard to do that in like the middle of nowhere, on an oil derrick, oil field. Hard to do. One day we'll get them switched over soon. Do you think when the blockchain releases, we would see more stable, higher valuation? Potentially, very, 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 very potentially. You never know what happens, but I think. Once the blockchain comes out, that would definitely add a little bit more validity to us. Not that we needed a whole lot more. We've pretty much said and done everything we said we were going to do. I love for the Nuggets. Yeah. I live for the Nuggets. There you go. They still have a few months to transition. Absolutely. So that transition portal will be open for a while. So I think 6 months. So you got like 5.5 months left if you haven't done it yet. So no need to completely panic, but the sooner you do it, if you're wanting to get into staking, remember those pools are only for 360. That's the longest one. And then once those pools are done, those rewards will be coming down substantially, John said.
Yes, but never alluded to what they would be.
Correct. Can we talk a little more about the aeroponic farms that are coming to the online store? What exactly are they? So we're gonna have to wait. That's gonna have to be John that gives the information out. I don't have the information to go live with. So as soon as John gives us that information, we'll know. My migrated tokens have not shown in my wallet on the BSC side and will not migrate on the Ethereum side. Are we real quick on the BSC side? Make sure that when you add the coin contract that you pick the BNB side. I know sometimes that we put in that Ethereum side, but make sure you're picking BEP20 GroveCoin. And if it doesn't work, shoot me a DM at Miss Cat T. We'll walk you through it. We'll get you switched over. Brooklyn Blaze, what's good? Staked 100% for 365 will be unlocked before Bitcoin halving, which I believe will start the bull run. However, as we know, Grove can run on its own. Absolutely. But yeah, Miss Cat T, if that doesn't show up, let me know, and then shoot me a DM. We'll get you transition. We'll get you all squared away. And yes, it is the same contract on for both ETH and BNB. So make sure that you're making sure that you are enabling the correct side or chain that you are on. And if you have both of them, just go ahead and knock out just enable both of them. Miss Mindy, is there anything else we missed?
I don't believe so. I think that we've gotten everyone pretty much caught up and up to date that may have been offline for a few days. I think we got everybody caught up.
Absolutely. I think we knocked out. I think we hit all the highlights. We talked about the Twitter space again tomorrow with John G, where we're going to get a lot of the questions that we have right now will probably get answered during that space. So we're definitely looking forward to that. But we talked about the stable coin that's coming backed by gold. What else we talked about? We talked about the exchanges coming out. Grove Swap is out live, rocking and groving. Beautiful. If you haven't tried it out, go check it out. Go take a look at it. It is smooth. I think I actually bought some live on stream one day just to check it out to see what it worked like. And it is very smooth. It really is
impressive. It really is impressive.
It's nice. It's very nice. Donald in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing?
Hey, Donald.
We got Donald transitioned over yesterday.
Oh, good.
Live on stream. It took him, I think at 12:57 my time, he said got it, because I sent him a little B&B to make sure he had enough gas. Hooking him up because he's hooked me up so many times over the last year and a half. But like, I think it was like from 12:57 he said got it, and then at 1:01 he said, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, it really
transitioned.
A lot of people were overthinking it instead of following the instructions, and I get it. It's not new technology, but it is a new process to a lot of us, myself included. And so I think that it was just getting the process down. And so a lot of people were able to kind of put themselves at ease and be like, oh yeah, this takes seconds. This is nothing.
Absolutely. But Miss Cat T, she says, I do know that. I have no doubt. It's just one of those, it's a quick, easy. That's usually the first thing I start with. Shoot me a DM and Miss Cat T, and we will definitely get you taken care of. You know that. We'll get you squared away. There have been like one-off, like individual, like holder issues that have been kind of weird that we've had to go in and check out. But everything has always been cleared up and figured out, and we've been able to get it done.
And you also have to remember that since people are staking now, that anyone that has already staked 100% of their bag will not show up as a holder. So our holder count is never accurate because of that. Correct.
Yeah, I think last time we had we were at like 4,000 people off that just 100% of their bag was in staking.
And a lot of people do that. A lot of people do. Of course, not financial advice, make your own decisions. But at the same time, so if you see that one day it's this number and then the next day it's lower, instead of being perplexed about it, it's because that amount of variance are people who 100% staked. And I think that we'll see a whole lot more staking once our blockchain is released. I think a lot of people are anticipating that being where they that being the blockchain that they use for it. So
absolutely.
So yeah, I'm sure that we'll have a drastic amount staked by then. Which the last time I saw someone announce what GroveCoin was at as far as staked, I think someone said it was like the next day or the day after, said that there was already $18 million staked.
I thought I heard 29 or 20.
It could have changed. That's the last time I heard that date.
I want to say like the last number I heard was like 24 or 29 million or something like that. Like ridiculous. I love it. Beautiful.
Which is a floor. That's the other benefit of staking, is that it's a floor.
Absolutely. Kenneth says Grove Swap is easy breezy with low fees.
It really is.
That's it right there. That is it right there. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly suggest doing that. And the best way to find it, go to Grove Token over on Twitter. If you have Twitter, go there at the very top. They have a pinned tweet. It's their link tree. Go use it. It has all of the official links, whether it be the website, Twitter, Discord, Reddit, YouTube, all of it right there. So please make sure that you're utilizing that and not just clicking on some random sites and random links, and make sure you're verifying that you do have the correct Grove, which the correct Grove now has an official gold check by it.
And it's square.
Yeah.
The icon is square.
I noticed that. I don't know why. But there it is. GroveCoin official with the gold business check. So verified. Make sure that you are always checking out. But that gold check, make sure that gold check isn't just like a prove all, save all. Go check even more. Make sure it's the right one. But dang, almost 75,000 followers. Yeah, get it, Grove. But like I was saying, over here on the on Grove, look at that first one right there. It is the pinned. It is the link tree. Click on that. It'll take you to all the official sites, whether it be, like I said, Twitter, Reddit, Discord, Telegram, YouTube, the website, the transition portal, all that good stuff. Man, not to mention the buyback wallet is back over 3 million. Hey.
That's nice.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that man, we're holding that dollar and holding like $1.15 real strong.
And we have definitely held it.
100%. Especially if you look, when I look at it, we're at the day chart. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's definitely been a steady climb. But I like the fact that it hasn't been a straight up and down either. You know, it hasn't, it's not a straight shot up. We go up, a little pullback, we go up, little pullback. Guess where we are here? Wonder where we're going to be here. So we will have to figure out, are we going to go back up again and continue that trend? Are we going to move a little sideways, or are we going to create a new downward trend? But at the moment, like I was saying, we've been holding that 115 pretty good. About 116, 117. So
we'll just have to see.
Absolutely. And again, that was on the day chart. So looking pretty good. Looking pretty good over on the day chart. Well, Ms. Mindy, we've been here for almost 1 hour.
Okay.
Almost an hour. Do you want to take some questions if we have any? I have a feeling that we're probably not going to have very many. Just because
they've kind of asked as we went along, but if they do have more than welcome to, as always.
Yes, ma'am. If anybody does have questions, feel free to put it in chat. We'll get to it. And if not, I do know Miss Mindy is a very busy lady. And so we'll wrap it up and get up out of here. My aunt comes home today. So I do need to, when she gets here, I need to be ready and prepared to assist her. So like 3 days ago, she was able to walk like one football field, so like 100 yards. That's amazing. Yesterday, she was able to walk three football fields. Whoa! So yeah. It's amazing what a new ticker will do for you.
It is. She is determined, and good for her. Good for her.
So, but yeah, I like I said, when she gets home, I need to be ready and prepared. And so, but yeah.
No, you go enjoy this day with your family. Be prepared, celebrate it, and celebrate it a lot for sure.
Absolutely. I definitely will. I was a little scared, a little nervous, but very thankful that my aunt is good and coming home today. So very, very thankful, and no pacemaker, no nothing, just a new heart, a newly repaired, restructured heart. It's awesome. But Miss Mindy, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Do we make the lawyers happy?
Yes. As always, this is on YouTube, so it's obviously recorded. But myself nor Justin are financial advisors. So please be sure to do your own research and make your own decisions about your own investment. And regardless of who said it and or how they expressed it, it is still your sole responsibility to make your own decisions about your own investments. Cha-ching, done. But yeah, as always, John does have his space tomorrow, so you definitely want to record it. Or excuse me, you definitely want to give it a listen if you have time. If not, the space will be recorded as always, so you will be able to play it back and hear what he had to say. Also, myself, Apache, and Justin are depending on what is said, and if there could be pending questions, we'll be having a space directly after. May not need to. We may. It's just kind of dependent on the if people came up and asked John their questions, because if they didn't ask John those questions, they'll be asking us minutes later. But of course, John is the acting CEO, so you want to ask him directly if you do have questions, pertaining to the project or any of those types of things. And so, just of course, a super exciting time. I'm definitely ready to have this blockchain done. Definitely. It's one of my most exciting parts of the entire project. So, but yeah, so you all take care, and I'll see you around.
Absolutely. I can't wait for the blockchain to come out. Cannot wait for the blockchain to come out. And yes, Kenneth, definitely appreciate that. Hit the like button. I definitely appreciate you, brother. And smack that subscribe button. That way and turn the notification bell on. That way you know when we go live every day, Monday through Friday. So check it out. Ray in the building. How you doing, Rage Mate? Thank you for stopping by. Glad to hear that you're glad to hear that. Enjoy your day. Take care, everyone. Appreciate you. Donald says take profits. Never gonna get mad at that. Taking profits is okay. Name of the game. Facts. Miss Sarita coming in. Awesome message, Mindy. Absolutely. Miss Mindy's awesome. She really is. But thank you all for coming and hanging out. Taking some time out of your busy schedules to come hang out with us. Y'all always show up, show love, and show support. And I definitely appreciate y'all. But we are going to get out of here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring my camera down one more time for Miss Mindy. Just so she can see it one more time. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us today. I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all. Yeah. Y'all are the best. I really truly do mean that. But we're going to get out of here. I'm going to leave you like I always leave you. 2 things in this world that you can control at all times. That's attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. It may change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow right here on the Twitter, right here, and then on Twitter Space as well. So John G, don't forget. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. That's Miss Mindy. I'm Just a Man. Peace. Go Cowboys, America's team. We them boys.